Hey everybody, it's me, Sissy. Back today, we're going to talk a little bit more about keto. I've started back on my keto. That's my son's puppy scratching. He's got his little tags on. Dumpy, you going to stop? You trying to do it quiet, baby? Thank you. You're a good girl. But anyway, we're going to talk about keto. I started back on my keto journey, keto low carb journey in January. Last year was a really bad year for me, and this year I thought was going to be good, but it got off to kind of a shaky start. But I'm getting through it, and I didn't get derailed too much, just a little bit. I'm not going to lie, I did get off track there for a day, but I've been really good on the low carb, and I did this week get on the scale, and I am so mad at myself. I know that everybody says, well, you know, you had a hard year, and your mom died, and the COVID, the virus and everything, and worrying, and, you know, comfort food. But anyway, it was not comforting, and I'm mad at myself because when I was eating the food, I knew that it wasn't going to make me happy. It didn't make me feel better. It made me feel worse, and I did it anyway, and I gained so much weight. When I got on the scale, I knew what it was going to say, but when you actually see the numbers, I was shocked because I convinced myself that it wasn't that much weight, but it was a lot of weight. But I have set myself a little goal. I want to lose, I'm not going to say I want to lose 50 pounds because I can't lose 50 pounds right now. I want to lose 5 pounds. So set a realistic, achievable goal so you don't get bogged down and get depressed and say, well, what's the point? I might as well go ahead and eat some Oreo cookies or whatever it is that's your trigger point. But I did notice that when I started back now, I think I had gotten a little slack. I bought some nuts because I do like nuts as a snack, but I think I was eating way too many of them because even though they are low carb, they are still very high in calories, and they do have carbs in them. So I have determined that I'm only going to buy the individual packs of nuts. No more jars of nuts for me because it's like eating popcorn. It's kind of mindless. So I did away with that, and I found that I was eating a lot of sandwiches with the Aldi no carb bread, which I think is great bread. I think it tastes good, but I really don't think that I need to eat a sandwich 2 times a day or even every day. That's a lot of there are carbs in the bread, but you do the net carbs, you take the fiber out, and it's a really high fiber bread, so that makes it 0 carbs. Maybe that's good when you're on maintenance, but maybe it's not so good when you're trying to lose some weight. So I'm going to cut down on that a little bit and not eat that so often. Maybe just, you know, every now and then, every other day, or something like that. But anyway, today I'm going to fix a recipe for y'all. One of my favorite things, it's quick and easy too, is hot wings. I love hot wings, and you can make them at home. They are much better for you than trying to go out. There are several places where you can get wings that don't have added carbs to them, except for a little bit that's in the sauce. Zaxby's does have good carbs. You have to be careful of what sauce you get. Don't get the teriyaki sauce or the honey barbecue. I believe tongue torch sauce, nuclear if you can stand it. But you can go online and look up their sauces. Buffalo Wild Wings has some low carb sauces too. Those are my 2 go-to places for wings. I haven't been to Buffalo Wild Wings in a long time because I don't really go out to eat and go into restaurants now because of what's going on. But I do love to go by Zaxby sometimes if I don't have time to make wings myself and pick up, you know, just the 10 wings, and that's 2 meals for me. But anyway, today we're going to make some wings at home, and I have a Ziploc bag, and I like to marinate my wings overnight in my favorite barbecue sauce. I love Frank's hot wing sauce. That is my go-to. It doesn't have any carbs in it. It is really hot. But it does have some like soy sauce, and not soy sauce, so maybe it's soybean oil or something. It's something that's not strictly keto, but it is low carb. So I do marinate my hot wings in the sauce overnight. And I'm going to cook them in my Instapot. If you don't have an Instapot, y'all, you really need to get one. This is the best thing in the world for the wings. They're really quick. So I'm just going to take my Instapot. It puts a little rack in it. And then I'm going to take my wings, put them in the Instapot. And I'm not going to pour all this sauce in here. I don't want to put that in there, but I'm just going to get my wings in. Salt and pepper. Now, I don't know if you can use this or not. I don't use it. I'm just going to go ahead and throw this away. And then I'm going to put a little water in my Instapot and get it turned on. Okay, so I got my wings in there. And then when you cook in the Instapot, you do have to add a little bit of liquid in there. So I have about 1/4 of a cup of water in here. And I'm just going to pour that down in the bottom. And then we're going to put the lid on. And really this is the hardest part, is getting the lid on. Make sure you got it. And then we're going to set it for 10 minutes. And we're going to let it cook for 10 minutes and then do a natural release. And then we'll come back. Okay, we've got our wings cooked. I pressure cooked them for about 12 minutes. So we're just going to take the lid off. And we're going to put them on a rack. I got a rack here and over a pan lined with some aluminum foil. And we're going to take our wings. Okay, and once I get them on the rack, then I'm going to brush them with a little bit of extra barbecue sauce, and I'm going to put them in the oven to broil and get crispy. I'm going to do about 4 minutes on each side. Okay, so there's my hot wings hot out of the oven. They smell delicious. And if you want a quick and easy side dish to go with this, if you're going to make a meal out of it, I usually make just a little thing of coleslaw. I got this, I already get the mix. You can get the one that just has the cabbage in it. That'll have less carbs in it, but this does have carrots in it. So, the serving size is 1.5 cups. That is a lot. I don't think I can eat a whole serving of it, but it has 5 carbohydrates and 2 fibers, so it'd be 3 carbohydrates if you ate 1.5 cups of this coleslaw. And I usually just mix it with a little bit of mayonnaise, Duke's mayonnaise. I love Duke's mayonnaise, and a little bit of vinegar. And sometimes if I have it, I'll add a little bit of chopped up bell pepper and onion. But they do have carbs in it, so that will add to your carb count. But that makes a great side coleslaw. I usually make the whole bag and put it in the refrigerator, and I have it all week when I'm going to make wings or something like that. But, and this is a lot of wings here. This will be 3 meals for me. I like to get the wings that are all cut up, but these weren't cut up. And these are the whole, you know, like when they do the flats and the drumettes. But, God, they smell good. I can't hardly wait to eat them. But I'm going to give you another little quick and easy meal if you have an Instapot or a crock pot. And if you don't, you can do it with just a pot on the stove. I had leftover rotisserie chicken. We ate some off of it this week. But I've got my Instapot and I've got 4 cups of water in it. I'm just going to take my leftover rotisserie chicken, skin and everything. I'm going to put it in my Instapot, cook it for about 20-30 minutes. Open it up and check on it, and it'll make the best broth. And chicken soup is great. Then you can add some cauliflower or broccoli. Most of the time I like to make mine kind of creamy, but I don't use cream. I use cream cheese. I take a little bit of the hot liquid, put it in my blender cup, add a 1/2 block of cream cheese in, and blend it up, and it'll melt the cream cheese, and then I pour it in, and that'll be creamy broth, and the bits of chicken left in it. And maybe if I'm feeling like I need a few carbs, I'll add some garden peas, which are my favorite carby vegetable or sweet garden peas. But anyway, I'll add that or a little bit of carrots. But I always make sure that I watch my carbs on this because those are loaded with carbs. And that is great for days like today. It's so cold and rainy here. But anyway, y'all, Sissy can do it. Y'all can do it too. Stay tuned for the next week. Hopefully Sunday. I'm going to try to do it every Sunday. I'll give you an update on see how I am towards my goal of 10 pounds. I'm going to say 5 pounds. That way I won't get discouraged if I don't lose 5 pounds. But I will get to it eventually. But we're going to set a goal of 5 pounds and we'll see how quick we get to it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and throw this chicken in the Instapot and get it cooked and make some broth and get it in the refrigerator for the rest of this week. I'll see you next time. Remember, if Sissy can do it, Lord knows you can do it too. I did it once, I'm going to do it again. So we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.